Hey everyone, welcome to the Safia Decor channel. And let me tell you, there's just something so rewarding about taking a blank space and transforming it into something truly special. Today, we're diving headfirst into the world of Airbnb and short-term rentals. Whether you're starting with a fresh canvas or wanting to breathe new life into your existing space, I'm sharing my tried and true tips to help you create an unforgettable guest experience. We're focusing on those practical touches and thoughtful details that truly make a difference. Think of it like this. We're aiming for that perfect blend of function and charm. You know, the kind of place where guests feel right at home the moment they step through the door. And the best part? It doesn't have to break the bank. We'll be getting creative with budget-friendly solutions that look like $1,000,000. So, grab your notepad, and let's get started. Together, we'll turn your Airbnb into a haven that has guests returning time and time again. 1. Install keyless entry. Have you ever fumbled with keys while juggling bags? It's a recipe for stress, especially when you're arriving somewhere new. That's why I always recommend keyless entry for short-term rentals. It's a game changer. Guests can say goodbye to lost keys and hello to smooth sailing. Plus, it takes a load off your mind knowing you don't have to manage physical keys or worry about lockouts. When choosing a system, look for one that's reliable, user-friendly, and secure. There are so many great options on the market these days, from keypad entries to smart locks that connect to your phone. Once you've got your system in place, make sure you give your guests clear and concise instructions on how to use it. You can leave a cute little welcome card with all the details or even send them a quick message before they arrive. Trust me, that small touch goes a long way in making them feel taken care of. It's all about those little details, right? Remember, a happy guest is a guest who feels safe and secure, and keyless entry is a fantastic way to provide that peace of mind. 2. Rug selection. They add so much warmth and character to a space, don't they? But when it comes to short-term rentals, practicality is key. We want rugs that are beautiful but also functional. That's why I always gravitate towards low-pile options, especially for high-traffic areas like living rooms and bedrooms. Think about it. Guests are often wheeling in luggage, moving furniture around, and generally just living life in the space. A low-pile rug makes all the difference in ensuring things move smoothly. No one wants to be wrestling with a suitcase that's caught on a shaggy rug. And let's be honest, low-pile rugs are just easier to keep clean, which is a big bonus when you have a revolving door of guests. So, when you're choosing rugs for your rental, consider both style and function. A beautiful rug can really tie a room together, but make sure it can stand up to the wear and tear of happy travelers. 3 must-have for remote workers. With so many people working remotely these days, having a dedicated workspace in your Airbnb is a major draw. It's something that guests really appreciate and can make your listing stand out from the crowd. You don't need a whole separate room either. A quiet corner in the living room or bedroom can do the trick. The key is to make it functional and inviting. Start with a comfortable chair. I mean, who wants to sit on a wobbly stool all day? Then add a sturdy desk with plenty of surface space for a laptop and any other essentials. Good lighting is crucial, so make sure there's a lamp nearby. And of course, reliable Wi-Fi is non-negotiable. Display the password clearly so guests don't have to hunt for it. A few thoughtful touches can make all the difference. Consider adding a plant for a touch of greenery, a coaster for their coffee, or even a small diffuser with a calming scent. Remember, a dedicated workspace isn't just about functionality. It's about creating an environment where guests can feel productive and inspired. 4 hooks and storage. One of the simplest yet most effective things you can do to elevate your Airbnb is to provide ample storage. Think about it. When you arrive at a hotel, the first thing you do is hang up your clothes and put your things away, right? Well, it's the same for Airbnb guests. They want to feel settled and organized, and that's where hooks and storage come in. Hooks are a lifesaver, especially in entryways, bedrooms, and bathrooms. They provide a convenient spot for guests to hang coats, bags, towels, you name it. No more tossing things on the floor or feeling cluttered. Incorporate shelves, drawers, and storage bins wherever possible. This could be under beds, in closets, or even just some stylish baskets tucked away in corners. 5. Manage side tables. Side tables are often overlooked, but they play such an important role in creating a welcoming atmosphere. They're a spot for guests to set down their phone, a book, or a glass of water. But here's the thing. We want to avoid clutter at all costs. A cluttered side table can make the whole room feel messy. So keep it simple. A lamp is a must-have for ambiance, and maybe a small plant or a stylish clock. That's really all you need. Oh, and one more thing. Make sure there's an empty drawer or shelf in the side table. This gives guests a convenient spot to stash away any personal items they don't want out in the open. It's all about anticipating their needs. 6. Extra blankets. You know that feeling of snuggling up on the couch with a cozy blanket? It's pure comfort, right? Well, why not give your Airbnb guests that same feeling? Always, and I mean always, have extra blankets on hand. I like to store them in a basket in the living room or in a drawer in the bedroom. That way, guests can easily access them without having to dig through cupboards. Think about the different needs your guests might have. A lightweight throw for warmer months, a plush fleece blanket for chilly nights? You get the idea. Having a variety ensures everyone feels pampered and comfortable. And here's a little tip. Choose blankets in colors and textures that complement your overall design scheme. It's a subtle way to add that extra touch of style. Remember, it's all about creating a home away from home. And what says home more than a cozy blanket? 7. Easy access to Wi-Fi password. Let's be real. In today's world, Wi-Fi is basically a necessity. It's right up there with running water and electricity, especially for Airbnb guests. So make their lives easier by providing easy access to the Wi-Fi password. Don't make them hunt for it. Display it prominently on a welcome card, a chalkboard sign, or even in a cute frame on the wall. Trust me, your guests will thank you for it. They'll be able to connect their devices in a snap and get on with enjoying their stay. And while we're on the subject of technology, consider adding a charging station to your rental. It's a thoughtful touch that can make a big difference. You can find affordable charging stations online or at most electronics stores. Remember, it's all about anticipating your guests' needs and making their stay as comfortable and convenient as possible. Now, let's move on to aesthetic improvements for your Airbnb. You know I'm all about finding those budget-friendly ways to make a big impact. And when it comes to Airbnb, art is a must-have. But you don't have to spend a fortune on expensive paintings. 1. Low-cost art pieces. There are so many creative and affordable ways to add personality to your space. One of my favorite tricks is to buy a poster-sized art print online or at a local shop. Then, I'll attach it to the back of a medium-sized frame using adhesive strips. This creates a sleek and modern look without the hefty price tag of custom framing. Another idea is to create a gallery wall using a mix of framed prints. It's a fun way to add a personal touch and tell a story through art. Art is all about expressing yourself and creating a welcoming atmosphere. Don't be afraid to get creative and have fun with it. 2. Consistent design and colors. Have you ever walked into a room and felt instantly at ease? That's the power of a cohesive design. It's about creating a sense of harmony and flow, and color plays a huge role in that. When it comes to Airbnb, I always recommend choosing a color palette that ties the entire space together. This could be a neutral palette with pops of color or a bolder scheme that reflects the personality of your rental. For example, consider using an organic palette with warm, nature-inspired tones. Use soft whites and creams, green along with bold accents. Incorporate it throughout the space, in the bedding, the towels, the artwork, even the smaller decorative accents. This creates a sense of intentionality and makes the space feel more pulled together. Remember, a cohesive design isn't about being matchy-matchy. It's about creating a space that feels balanced, inviting, and visually appealing. Well, there you have it, friends. Simple, practical tips to help you transform your Airbnb. Remember, it's all about creating a space that feels both welcoming and functional. Think about the little details that make a difference. A cozy blanket, a well-placed hook, a clear Wi-Fi password. These small touches show your guests that you care and that you've put thought into creating a comfortable and enjoyable stay for them. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future design tips. Thanks for watching. Bye.